My fellow humans, my name is Ferruccio Bilic, and I'm going to talk about a lot of things today. Okay, uh, especially direct to the 20 more developed countries in the world, G20. Okay. Uh, what I'm going to talk about is going from conscience through democracy with wisdom to no tax or very little tax to pay and happiness. Okay. It's a kind of utopia that I'm going to propose. Okay. Perfectly feasible. As a matter of fact, in ancient Athens, 500 years before Christ, was possible, okay, and was working. Nowadays, it doesn't work. It seems that our IQ nowadays is much lesser than the IQ of the ancient Athenians, Greek. Okay, they were smarter than we are today. Okay, but anyway, I will do my best to insist in saving our souls. Okay. Let's first of all, at least we can agree upon that each one of us has a conscience, and as conscience is a kind of energy, and as I used to be about 60 years ago a physicist, you cannot destroy energy. Okay, therefore, even when we die, our conscience should be floating around. Okay. Therefore, we will have a conscience now, alive, and also a conscience, eternal conscience. Okay. Otherwise, it's not purpose of being a good conscience. Okay. Why I say that? Because it's like a radio program or radio waves or television waves that last forever. That we emit and they are traveling around. They are traveling all over the universe. Okay? Undestroyable. Okay. Therefore, the good thing to do is, in order to have an eternal conscience, a good conscience, that you are satisfied with, that you live happily in eternity, you should improve your conscience now, alive. In order to improve your conscience now, alive, you should be a better person. And to be a better person, you should do all the things that are necessary to improve your conscience. Okay? I'm going to mention values. We should be improving our values continuously, because the values that we have we had in the past are bad today, that we have today are not good today and are worse for the future. Therefore, we should plan continuously a new set of values to pursue, to communicate, to follow, to try to achieve. Okay? And to do this, we should work in our decisions. We should work in our political decision, managerial decision, judicial position, defense position, decision, all decisions. Okay? And to have the best of all, we could use democracy with wisdom. Okay? Democracy is not a perfect system, okay? I grant it. But it's the best that we can imagine. Why we are so stupid, and are not able to create a better system. And what we can do is try to improve democracy continuously. Okay? Okay, my suggestion is to improve democracy in the following way. Okay, democracy is the government of the people by the people, okay? Directly. Each one of us of the people. And the first improvement that we can have in democracy is instead of voting on laws, we should vote on proposition. Okay? What's the difference? The difference is that the laws are static, propositions are dynamic. Okay? Everything that is static may be good for at that moment, but the next moment is not good any longer. Okay? Let me explain the difference. Let me give a simple example. Like, don't kill is a law. Okay? It's static. But I prefer a proposition such as valorize human life, your own and your fellow humans. This is a dynamic stuff. Okay? Therefore, you have a better chance of achieving our goals. And therefore, we should have a proposition always to vote on. Another thing that used to be criticized by intellectuals in Athens, and even now, more recently, in the positivism, they think that the intellectuals are more smarter or more qualified to decide the future of the society. No, we can do this with the vote of every single person. Okay? Therefore, every single person will vote about the desirability of the proposition, and also will give a weight to his own vote. If he thinks he knows quite well the subject on the votation, he may give a higher weight. If it's a subject that he thinks that doesn't know that well, he can give a lower weight to his vote, okay? And according to this, we can have in this first round the weighted average, okay? This weighted average can be arithmetic, geometric, harmonic, logistical, several of them. If you want more detail about the statistics, you can see my book on Estatística Gerencial, okay? Managerial statistics. But then we will have this weighted average, and this information is returned to each one of the voters. And each one of the voters may reformulate his opinion based on this information, okay? And the process will converge in a few turns, okay? And I call this process convergence of opinion, okay? And in this process of convergence of opinion is a good thing because you are able to clarify the information to each one of the voters, and when he converges to the opinion, is because he understood better the position, the situation, and so on, and will concur and agree better with the final decision, okay? And this voting can be on any subject. It can be on legislative matter, it can be on judicial matter, okay? On legislative matter, therefore, you can have it in each level, local, state, federal, planet, universe, whatever. Then you don't need to pay for a very expensive legislative system, okay? It will be voluntary. Each one of us, of the people, will vote on what he wants, he or she wants, okay? Similarly, you don't need a judiciary system in no level whatsoever. All the judiciary decision will be made by us, the people, like a jury, okay, in any kind of level, local, state, federal, universe, whatever. Therefore, you don't need this. These are legislative system is quite expensive and it's not very representative. It's very expensive and is not representative. The representative doesn't represent each one of us. A better representative of myself is myself. Okay? And the similar thing, judicial system, most of the time is unjust, expensive and unjust. Therefore, the people will decide the justice. No need for lawyers, no need for prosecutor, no need for judge. Okay? The judicial system is expensive and unjust. You don't need that. For a lot of savings already, okay? No need to pay tax for having an unjust judiciary system and unrepresentative legislative system. Okay. Similarly, executive system. All the executive decisions also we can make ourselves as people, and have a better decision. Okay. Even the defense system, each one of us should be voluntary and train ourselves to defend ourselves and our fellow humans. Okay? Those need for a standing armed force to do the job. Okay? Therefore, another savings. No need to pay for a soldier and things like that. Each one of us will defend ourselves and our fellow humans. Okay. And even to execute something, the fact you can have a robot or things like that. Okay. Or we can decide also to hire work to do the worker to do something, but we as people decide this. Okay. And another thing, nope, we don't need to pay taxes to pay for all these things, and you only will pay for things that you consume, such as product and service. Okay? Therefore, all the product and service you will pay as you wish. You wish the product and the service, you pay for them. Okay? And you may say, oh, but keep voting on all these things day and night can be boring also, can be tiring. Yeah, can be. But I will solve also this problem for you. You can attach to your decision process artificial intelligence in such a way that artificial intelligence can learn how you vote. Okay? And after the artificial intelligence, your artificial learned how to vote, she can take over this voting process. And only once in a while, you check if she's still doing a good job. If not, you correct her. Okay? While you are going to use your free time, because if you don't pay that much taxes, you have a lot of free time, because to feed yourself and to have a good life, you don't need to work that much. And if you don't need to work that much, you don't use that much resource. Therefore, this little planet can last for longer. Okay? And this your free time you will use to plan your new values. Okay? We will plan our new values. We cannot stand and keep with the same values. Should always try to improve our values. Okay? What I mean by better value? Better value is that values that have better consequence. Okay? Because all the values that you have right now are bad for you and for society. You have to change all of them for more sublime values that have better consequences in terms of sustainability, happiness, whatever. a lot of things. Okay, therefore you are going to do some value planning or axiological planning, as I call. And this is the way that you are going to improve your conscience in participating in all this process of voting, thinking about every single thing. This will be a training process for you to start thinking also about your values and how to improve them, and how to improve your conscience. Therefore, if you improve your conscience, when you leave this world and you go to an eternal world, you carry your improved conscience, a more a happier, a more sublime conscience. Okay, that's the idea. Therefore, all the countries in the world, all the people in the world, not only the 20 richest countries in the world, but all of them can profit from this process. Okay, so that you have a better and happier and more sustainable life in this little planet, and even a better, happier, and eternal conscience. Okay? I hope that you become happier, not only in this life, but in your eternal life with a better conscience. Okay? You can give your like or dislike. You may criticize as you wish, and you can give your suggestion that I will appreciate, so that I can improve my ideas and have even a better or more clarity, more easier to understand presentation. And you can share these ideas with whoever you want. Okay? The more that you share this idea with your fellow humans, the better everybody will be. Okay? And I thank you very much for all your attention. And if you want to receive new videos, also you can have your inscription. There are a lot of, I think, interesting stuff, quite esoteric, but that may help you to think about things that you don't usually think about. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention.